The Huskies are coming off a big weekend at the North Star College Cup. They remain third in this week's USCHO.com poll and are back on NCHC schedule as they head out to Miami to take on the Red Hawks this weekend. Welcome to the St. Cloud State Huskies Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm your host, Taylor Budge. Alongside me is Mick Hatten from the St. Cloud Times. Mick, what a great offensive weekend for the Huskies again, and it really starts with those top two lines producing points.
Right, ever since Mikey Eisman has kind of been moved on to the line with Coastal and Russell, he's really kind of found a nice groove. I think he's got 14 points, I think, since January 1st. That's been a big plus for him. He was the tournament MVP. And then Bennick's line with Morley and Patrick Newell has just been solid all the way through for pretty much the entire season.
Now the Huskies' confidence is definitely riding high as they're on a 4-game win streak. They're heading out to Miami, a team that's kind of been struggling early on, but they've really been taking off. They've won 4 of their last 5, and you got to remember, those were against ranked opponents, Omaha and Denver. Yeah,
they're playing much better, and they're a better team at home, like most teams are. Miami, one of the things that's a couple of things that are kind of going well for them right now. Sean Corrali got off to an extremely slow start for Miami. The captain has gotten going here in the last 10 games with 10 points. Jay Williams kind of taken over as the number 1 goalie here of late, and he's 5-1-1 in his last 7 starts. So they've gotten some things going, and they're a difficult opponent. Don't be fooled by their record.
But you also have to realize Jack Roslovic, the freshman, leads the team in points this year, but he only has 2 points in the last 8 games, so how important has it been that senior class has really been stepping up?
Well, it's been huge. I mean, because they're kind of led in scoring by a couple of freshmen, with Josh Melnick being the other one. And for them to get some secondary scoring, particularly from guys that have been there. Anthony Lewis has had a pretty solid season as a junior this season as well. So the deeper that you are, the more things that you can throw at a team, the better off you're going to be.
Now, you can't talk about this series between these two teams without emphasizing St. Cloud State's second-ranked power play and Miami's first-ranked penalty kill. How do you see that working out this weekend? Because it's really going to be a clash of the two best.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing when you look back to when Miami was here that series earlier in the season. St. Cloud State was 0 for 6 on the power play that weekend, but still was able to find a way to pull off a couple of wins and outscore them 6-1 in that series. But that is going to be a big factor. I mean, if you look on Saturday and at the North Star Cup, the power play was the reason why St. Cloud State got to the championship game. So St. Cloud's got to find a way to not get frustrated. Stay patient and find a way to get a goal or two on the power play if they can this weekend.
Puck drop between the Huskies and Red Hawks is set for 6:35 Central Time on Friday and 6:05 on Saturday. Both of those games are available on NCHC TV or by tuning in on the radio to 99.9 FM. Now, the Huskies are on a bye next weekend, so Mick and I will be back in 2 weeks as we preview the Huskies on the road at Omaha. And just a final reminder, the tickets are still available for the final regular season home series against the University of Minnesota Duluth on the 26th and 27th of February. You can purchase tickets for those games at 24 hours a day at SCSUtickets.com. That wraps up this week's edition of the St. Cloud State Huskies Hockey Week in Preview. Taylor Budge, Mick Hatten, we'll see you in 2 weeks.